Figured I would just look through the recipes and see what I thought of them. Since I can't really taste anything, there is no point in me mixing any of it.
Well, we're live.
Oh,
You're here with
oh.
your pretty face, Lumi. We're live, everybody, live on my channel. What is going on? Who all's hanging out there? Let me go ahead and swing it back over. Swing the chat back up to the top. And we'll get everybody. Get everybody. Oops. That's not everybody I meant to do. There we go. Rollinson Man. What's up, Rollinson Man? Jack's here. What's up, Jack? Tyler the Vapors here. Tyler. Robert Saylor in the house. Robert, it's been a little bit, man. Been a little bit. It's good seeing you. Larry. Hi, Larry.
Hi, fResh.
Rollinson Man, Rollinson Man, Rollinson Man. The Wrench. What's up, Wrench? How you doing, brother? Hobeg. Hobeg's in the house. Michael Morris. What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? Cherokee. Cherokee's in the house. Dan D. We're getting through everybody real quick. Adam Pilarsic's here. What's up, Adam? Lewis Knight's in the house. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man? Friction. Friction's here early. He didn't sleep in today. I almost feel dirty. He's watching us, Larry. He's watching us, Loopy.
Oh, shit.
BT Cruiser, what's up, BT? All right, that seems to be most everybody right now. So, how was your week, Larry?
Short.
Short? I like it. I like it. We're only 2 days in so far, so we can't complain too awful much yet.
Yeah.
How about you, Lumi? How was your week?
It's going swell.
I see you sipping your tea like that.
It's water.
Oh, it's just water? That's good.
Yeah.
You sound like hell. I just say that. So,
Do I really?
you're pretty. You got a pretty gruff voice right now, Lumi.
She could do death. She could do some death metal.
Oh, she could death metal Lumi. Oh, that would just kill her throat though.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you.
The Maker's Mark would numb it. It would be okay.
You could sip some whiskey. I'd start killing everything. What's up, Gary? Gary Acito in the house. Kevin K. Alola, my friend. Toonie! Love you, Toonie. Fat Cat. What's up, Fat Cat? Here we go. Now the notification went out. Gruff can be sexy. Stephen Nicks made a career out of it. So. Karen Seabolt. What's up, Karen? Putt Putt. What's up, Putt Putt? Breno's here. How you doing, Breno? Slowly but surely, folks making their way in. I made a lot of recipes. Because I had an extra week to do this because I was out looking at houses and stuff last week. Because I hate my neighbors. So, and then yesterday I was doing that, getting more stuff done. So that's what I was doing yesterday. If anybody was looking for me on the Wendy show. TWDC 24/7. What's up, man? Is that the Walking Dead channel? 24/7? The Walking Dead Carol? You're a huge Carol fan? That's what I'm going to assume. Just 24/7 Carol. And Carol's pretty much the best character on that show, so. Carol and Daryl. Although I haven't watched it in several years now. Just don't have the drive to watch The Walking Dead the way I used to. So yeah, my week I was looking at houses and getting tattoos. Typical Fresh 03 week. Typical Fresh 03 week. Yeah, let's go over our recipes. Let's go over our recipes real quick. So Larry, you were done on week 1.
Yep.
The deadliest mixer in the galaxy, to the surprise of no one. What's up, Bigfoot?
Thanks, Lenny.
The world doesn't care 24/7. I like it. But you do like The Walking Dead too? We call you the waking world 24/7. I call you wake. But the world doesn't care. People in the world care, my friend. The world may not care. That much is very, very true. The world may not care, but There's some people in the world that care. I care. I care about how
Well,
your day is going.
I ended up doing another one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and let's go over mix one. Let's go over mix one. 'Cause
Okay.
like I said, I know you were done week one.
It was the huckleberry waffle with aged bourbon cream.
True enough. Okay. That sounded delicious. How did it turn out, my friend?
Turned out pretty good. If anything, after a 2 weeks deep, I would probably um crank up the waffle part a little
Okay.
bit.
What was the original?
The original mix
Yeah.
was aged bourbon cream, Wander flavors at 2,
Okay. Yeah, that's quite a bit of that.
uh, Belgian waffle 1-on-1 at 3.5, Wander flavors bourbon and a half,
Okay.
Wander flavors crepe at 1, Hanks and French vanilla ice cream at 0.5, and Huckleberry VSO at 2.
Yeah, there's a fairly good chance that Huckleberry might punch its way through pretty good too. So yeah, you might have that waffle might have just gotten a little bit just a little bit buried. Yeah, just a little buried. Yeah, the only thing I could really think of is maybe throwing something like that classic sponge cake in. Just kind of back it up a little bit. If you're getting a decent enough like vanilla waffle flavor through all that bourbon, the better choice is just to kind of since this is a learning show, I'll run my mouth about your recipe, Larry.
No
is
problem.
to back up your flavor that you're looking for. If you're getting a decent enough waffle out of it, but you're not getting enough of like the actual bakery, back it
Yeah.
up with something. That classic sponge cake by Mullenberry is really good at backing up the Belgian waffle. So that's my life advice for you. What was recipe 2 though? I'm really excited to hear about recipe 2.
Was French vanilla coffee,
Okay.
because you needed something to drink with it.
That's true.
It was Flavora cream at 1, VSO espresso at 1.25,
Mm.
Hanks and French vanilla ice cream at 1,
Ooh, nice choice.
and white coffee Euro flavor at 0.5.
That's right, because you really wanted to try that white coffee. How'd that turn out?
Delicious.
Delicious.
I would say think of it more of like a frappuccino.
I could see that. I could see that. But you should be getting plenty of coffee punching through. So
Yeah. It was more of like a strong frappuccino.
I like it. The SSA crispy waffle Dimlin is more like one of those thin pressed waffles. So something. So it's more like a waffle cone than an actual waffle. It works in a waffle. It's very good, but basically you get a waffle with waffle cone pressed into it. If that makes sense. Yeah.
So you could use it for like the crunch note of the outside of the waffle.
Yeah, relatively low, and then back it up once again with something like with some sort of a cake. I think like some sort of like a vanilla cake. I think would probably give us our best results. But yeah, that SSA the SSA crispy waffle is more like a thin pressed waffle, somewhat like a hand pressed waffle cone, or
Yeah.
like Dairy Queen used to do that. They would hand press a waffle for you, they'd hand press like a little waffle dish. I don't know if they do that anymore, but it's pretty good. It's pretty darn tasty. So yeah, I like it, Larry. I like it.
And I threw the links out of chat if anybody hadn't seen.
So yeah, everybody, go mix up Larry's stuff. Go mix up Larry's stuff. Leave him a comment or a rating if you're feeling frisky. All right. How about you, Lumi? I know you can't taste anything, but I know you did mix something. Did Mr. Lumi enjoy it?
Yeah, he actually didn't like me taking it back for the show, which is kind of unfortunate because I totally forgot to ask him what he tasted off of it.
Huh.
But I did honey puff cereal and then honey puff cereal V2.
Okay.
So for honey puff cereal, I did cereal 27 by Capella at 2.33%, cream milky undertones 1-on-1 at 0.47, milk
Okay.
and honey by Flavor at 0.99,
Ooh. Okay.
shortbread cookie SSA 0.32. So like my thought process behind this was I really kind of wanted to use the shortbread cookie to kind of
Okay.
poof out the cereal 27 and turn it kind of more into like a crisp, fluffy cereal. I was originally going for Eggo, or not Eggo, honeycomb.
Yeah.
But
Honeycomb cereal.
the way that I used the milk and honey, which I thought it might be too high, but then when I tasted it, the honey came out so dark that it
Mm-hmm.
kind of gave it like a maple taste to it, and I fell in love with it because it reminded me of the Eggo waffles
Yeah, it's a
cereal.
super dark flavor. Really
So with it,
nice though.
so the V2 that I made, I added pancake by TPA at 0.23 to it, and I lowered down milk and honey, and I just adjusted a couple of things to try to get closer towards that Eggo waffle cereal.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, at least, it tasted really similar. I even went out and got said cereal so I can compare it, and I was pretty pleased, but I don't know how much I can trust myself.
Huh. Well, Mr. Lumi enjoyed it, so I like it. What's up, Bob? Dimlin? I forgot to say hi to Dimlin. Thomas Hall, hanging out. Anybody else I miss? Full Moon. What's up, Fool?
Miss my penis.
I always miss your penis, Lumi.
Why did you say hi to my penis?
What? Hi, penis.
Hi, Special 3.
All right. Okay. So I like it. I like the Eggo cereal. I like it. I like the thought process of running after that. That's the beauty of DIY. There you go. Ron's says hi to your penis as well. And that's the fun of DIY. Like you start going after one thing and you stumble on something and then you completely change directions. So it's half the fun.
I definitely plan on redoing this, and I was on such a strong, at least for right now, it feels like I'm so close to it. I'm probably going to make that again and keep tinkering with it to see what other kinds of cereal I can get. And then I might just go back for a regular honeycomb. But once I started tasting that Eggo cereal, I couldn't revert back to honeycomb because I just really liked the Eggo cereal.
Yeah, going after it. Yeah, to start down one rabbit hole and find a different one. Dig down that rabbit hole and then eventually circle back and go tackle the original rabbit hole, huh?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
I like it. What's up, Tammy? Glad we can help you stay off the stinkies. Say hello to my little friend. Is Addie Tooney? What is that? Is that a throne? Like Addie Tooney's got a throne and a hammer? Uh-oh. There you go. Adam Polarzik says Lumi's current husky voice gives new credibility to her so-called penis. It's a squid. Tooney's hitting a squid with a hammer?
It's a
Oh,
beam.
okay.
What'd that squid ever do?
I don't know. I think it's a squid penis. Dimmelin says. Squid
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Hentai.
Yeah. I know where this is going. Got it. So, my recipe. I actually wound up keeping things pretty simple this month. I did bread buttered toast by Wonder Flavors at 1.6. I did buttermilk by Wonder Flavors at 0.4. I did cinnamon sugar by Cap Silverline at 2%. And then I added sugar cookie V1 at 1.2% by Capella. I added the sugar cookie for texture alone. The cinnamon sugar, obviously, I was going after cinnamon sugar toast. So I used cinnamon sugar. The buttermilk I used for over buttering the middle of your toast. So there's a lot of butter right in the middle of your toast. So you get kind of a soggy middle of your cinnamon sugar toast. And then bread buttered toast gives you a really, really nice bread flavor. I'm going to go ahead and release this one publicly. Let me go ahead and edit. And it is a pretty darn good cinnamon sugar toast, if I do say so myself. If I was going to change anything in this, I would probably add some Pain Grill by Salubarome. I'd probably add a little bit of that just to give it a little bit more toast flavor, because that's a burnt toast flavor. But the bread buttered toast is a nice enough toast flavor by itself that I don't mind leaving it by itself. I just think that it would be a little bit better with a little bit of Pain Grill in it. That's just my personal preference. Let me go ahead and grab the recipe here. I just called it Cinnamon V2 because I was feeling lazy when I typed it up. But it is a pretty darn good cinnamon sugar. Nice and sweet thanks to the capped cinnamon sugar. So you get plenty of bakery cinnamon. You get plenty of sugar. You get that little bit of texture, and then you get that toast flavor. So, like I said, the only thing I'd do is I'd probably add just a touch of Pain Grill, but that's gonna be up to everybody. If you like a little bit more of a burnt toast flavor, like a little bit darker toast, that's what the Pain Grill would do. Otherwise, the bread buttered toast will work fine. So I'm gonna vape that for the rest of the show. And let me go ahead and I am ready to start going over some of our audience's recipes here. Dimlin says she has your flavors, Lumi. She's happy. Right, Greg? Yeah, grilled bread. It's the bread butter toast and the Pain Grill are both excellent flavors. Pain Grill's been out forever. That's been kind of the secret to toast for quite some time. But the bread buttered toast by Wonder Flavors isn't it? I think it's an excellent flavor. Excellent flavor. So I'll let I know Larry's you just mixed up one, Larry? Or did you mix up multiple?
I did. I vaped it and I forgot which one I did.
Okay, I'll give you time to go through. I'm going to start with Gary Acito's, his Mockton Cream Donut V2. Let me go over the recipe real quick. It is Bavarian Cream by Wonder Flavors at 1.2. Chocolate Glazed Donut by Cap at 3.5. There's a reason he used it that high, because he used VSO Espresso at 2. Smooth Cappuccino Cream at 1.5. Super Sweet at 0.35. Vanilla Custard 2 at 3. And Zeppela at 4.5. So there was a lot going on in this recipe. The VSO Espresso tried, once it grew in over the course of about a week, like it really tried to take over that recipe. This got kind of coffee heavy. I really liked the glazed donut and the Zeppela together though. It actually held up pretty darn well. The Bavarian Cream and the Vanilla Custard 2 held up really well as well, as far as a cream mix goes. So what you wound up here was kind of a chocolate donut with a little bit of like a little bit of a thicker taste. You didn't have to worry about the cinnamon sugar at all on the Zeppela because it just got overwhelmed by the coffee and the cream. But it does have a very prominent coffee note to it. And the creams just kind of fill everything in on the backside and give a really good mouthfeel. I wound up really enjoying this. Because I do enjoy a good coffee vape. That's what got me off of cigarettes, was a coffee vape. So I still to this day enjoy a good coffee vape. It was nice because you could run it up. You could run it up a bit higher. I did start getting a little bit of funkiness right about 110 watts, and then it got a little bit funkier as you went higher than that. But anything below, I would say anything below 100 watts, you would really enjoy this recipe. So I'm giving this one thumbs up. The Mockton Cream Donut V2. Big thumbs up for me. Good job, Gary. Good job. All right, so moving to the next one. This one is Double Shot Toffee Latte by Karen Siebolt. So this used Bayless at 2%. I think she was trying to lure Lumi in. Coffee milk froth at 1. Espresso by VSO at a half. Lotta Latte by One Stop DIY Shop. At 4. Toffee ice cream at 3. Vanilla swirl at 1.5. So the Bayless was a really interesting choice, Karen. Was a there you go. Gary was explaining his recipe. It was meant to be a Boston cream pie where the filling was coffee flavored. It's definitely coffee flavored, man. Definitely coffee flavored. But yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. So the Bayless slips a little bit of hazelnut in there into Karen Siebold's recipe, which is, I mean, it's not terrible. Not terrible with what's going on. Coffee milk froth by BT81 is always a good choice. Always a good choice. If there was anything, I might have tossed it up just a touch higher, maybe like 1.5, but that's just me. VSO espresso at a half was a good choice because once this thing sits around for about a week, that VSO espresso just grows and grows. Even at a 0.5%, you get a pretty solid coffee flavor off of it. But backing it up with the Lotta Latte, which is more of a creamy coffee, nice choice filling in the blanks on the VSO espresso and filling a little bit more blank on your creams, and then toffee ice cream and vanilla swirl. Excellent choices, Karen. The coffee is definitely take a little bit of a back note to the creams on this, but that's kind of what you want in like a latte type mix. You want those creams to take more of a forward step to the coffee, and you accomplished this, Karen. It was well done. Coffee ice cream, you can never really go wrong. Vanilla swirl just kind of blends everything. So maybe leave the swirl out next time if you're looking for more of separation from your flavors. But I mean, as it is as a whole recipe, it was very nice. But swirl does tend to blend things just a touch. So it kind of puts everything in a blender rather than getting those distinct layers. That's really the only thing I have to say about it is maybe try it without the vanilla swirl next time. You could accomplish the same thing with like a whipped cream and still keep a lot of the flavors more separated. But I do appreciate the use of Bayless in this, just because that hazelnut's a sneaky way to fill out your coffee notes. So not bad. I figured she was trying to lure Lumi in on that one, trying to get Lumi to mix her mix.
I almost was about to until I heard that one flavor that I don't have. I don't own
The
any
Lotta
of
Latte?
those. Yeah, I don't own any of that brand.
To be fair, the Lotta Latte is a mix of, I think it's smooth cappuccino cream and what else is in that? It's a mix of two different flavors that you might actually have, but we don't know the percentages exactly. So that was that one.
I can't find it because I know I had the sub stuff out on the one I did. And
You
none
didn't
of
even write it down? Like you didn't put it in ELR and like save it?
I did, but see, my internet had a crash and I lost it.
Excuses.
That's fine.
Nope, that's excuses.
All right. That's all right. Next up is Cherokee. So he did black currant. This is a Cornish cream toast with huckleberry jam. So you know whose heartstrings he was trying to tug on. fResh 03s on this one. So black currant by Flavor Art at 1/3%. Bread buttered toast at 2.5. Sweetbread at 0.35. Cornish cream by SSA at 1.5. VSO huckleberry at 1.75. And strawberry jam at 0.25. So this is absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Cherokee knocked this one out of the park, I will say. The black currant backing up the huckleberry and the strawberry gives it, because that strawberry jam is nice and dark too. But using the strawberry, the black currant backed up the huckleberry, which backed up and that also backed up the strawberry jam. So you wound up with a really nice, like dark jammy huckleberry flavor. And I game changed it, so because I got around to mixing stuff pretty late on this one. So it's really, really tasty. Really, really tasty though. The bread butter toast and the Cornish cream. The Cornish cream has a little bit of a nice kind of bakery biscuity type flavor, kind of hidden in it. Not really hidden, but it's with the bread butter toast and the bread sweet and the Cornish cream all mixed together. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. So you get a little bit of extra creaminess in your jam. So Cherokee. Cherokee. This one was probably my favorite I mixed up this week, was Cherokee's. Just absolutely tasty, man. You knocked that one out of the park. I'm super proud of you, man. Super duper proud of you, Cherokee, because that was a tasty mix. Let's go ahead and so this one was Lewis's. This was an old-fashioned donut. This was Cake Batter by Cap. Cream Milky Undertone. Cream Cheese Icing by Lorraine's, and it hurt my feelings to break that flavor out. Glazed Donut by Flavor West. Yellow Cake by Flavor West. And Zeppela by Flavor Art. And the percentages on the donuts were 3% Flavor West Glazed Donut, 3% Cake Yellow, and Zeppela at 1.5. So this was extra cakey. Extra cakey. The cream cheese icing was at 4, so that was fairly prominent. You had to... this is Old Fashioned Donut by Headband Number 1. This is Lewis's mix. Cake batter at 5, though. Cake batter at 5%. And cake batter at 5% is kind of a... that is a... more like a commercial type move. Like a commercial... Like all this was kind of commercial. Like a commercial type recipe. Without the sweetener. So... I definitely got a donut out of it. I don't necessarily know that it was the cake donut you were intending. But I got a decent enough donut, like a vanilla cream donut. It was that cake batter at 5 was way too much. But I mean, what you were doing, it kind of moved. Oh, that's fine, Lewis. I'll explain kind of something to change here in a little bit. No worries, Lewis. But yeah, the cake batter at 5 kind of surprised me that it wasn't completely awful. But it definitely took over the recipe, and I'm assuming that's kind of what you wanted. But it was a nice enough flavor. If you're looking for cake donut though, like there's and I'm gonna pull the same thing that all the flavors did to me. There's a single flavor. It's Chemnovatic. Chemnovatic's donut is it's basically it's as perfect as of a cake donut flavor as we have. Something like that with a little bit with the Lorraine's cream cheese icing, or vanilla custard cheesecake by 1-on-1, which is also a cream cheese icing. I think you probably would have been a little bit more happier with the result. Overall, I mean, like I said, I was kind of shocked by that 5% cake batter, but I did it, and it didn't completely turned me off of the recipe. I get what you were going for. Totally get what you're going for. Something that may have improved it would have been kind of going a little bit commercial and throwing like 1% of sweetener in there. And just like if you're gonna go after that sort of a recipe, Lewis Knight, just embrace it, man, and just embrace it and go after a commercial style recipe. Um, but yeah, I mean, I was a bit surprised. I was a bit surprised that the cake batter by Capella at 5% wasn't completely repugnant. It was actually a nice combination of flavors. But if you're looking for cake donut, there's an easy way to get to it. That's to use that Chemnovatic donut. Without that way you don't have to break your back and go crazy with the flavors, or go crazy with the flavors and just embrace it. That's my life advice for you, Lewis Knight. Because the if you had thrown some sort of sweetener in here, it also would have taken off all the kind of the odd edges that combination of flavors is going to wind up giving you, and it would have just kind of toned them all out, and you would have been left with kind of like a sweet cakey flavor with like a hint of creamy icing on it. So hopefully I'm not completely discouraging you, Lewis Knight, but I get what you were going for, though, man. I get what you were going for. So my next one that I did was Kathy Noble's recipe. She said she was going to throw another one in here because she didn't like the way it turned out. Tommy, what's up, Tommy? So this one was VSO espresso at 7.5%. VSO raspberry at 3.75, Wonder Flavors white chocolate at 2.25, Wonder Flavors milk at 1.5. That was actually a really good choice, Kathy. So yeah, this one off the shake was actually not bad. 7.5% VSO espresso, 3.75 with the VSO raspberry and the white chocolate, and the Wonder Flavors milk. It actually was not bad off the shake, which kind of surprised me. But I knew what was going to happen to this recipe when I mixed it, and that was that BSO espresso was going to absolutely punch the face of every other flavor in this recipe, like Swaggy Shane himself did when he met Mike Tyson. Just punched him in the face and demanded respect. To this day, Mike Tyson's face tattoo, if you look real close, it says Swaggy Shane. That's right where he popped him. Anyway, I knew what was going to happen to this recipe the second I mixed it, and when I game changed it, that espresso proceeded to just bomb everything else out of the recipe. It's an incredibly strong coffee flavor, and I didn't get a hint of anything else that was in it. The white chocolate raspberry espresso, or kind of latte flavor that Kathy was going for, just got completely drowned out. And I knew that was going to happen. And Kathy, to be fair, has to mix her stuff like way higher than the average person. So, yeah, it was off the shake for anybody else. You would have to off the shake for anybody else. You would be okay for about 48 hours. At about 48 hours, this is going to start Swaggy Shane and Mike Tyson just punching its way and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what this coffee does at 7.5%. So the life lesson here, everybody, is use your Swaggy Shane espresso low. I recommend starting at a quarter and working your way up from there when you're using it. If you're looking for an incredibly strong coffee, 2% is probably about as high as I would recommend going. There are obviously folks like Kathy who have to mix a little bit higher, or a lot of bit higher. You can use it higher. It doesn't go complete dumpster fire, burning rubber, anything like that. It does maintain a coffee flavor even at 7.5%, which doesn't surprise me with Swaggy Shane's coffee. Swaggy Shane's coffees are awesome and highly versatile. But I would recommend folks, if you were looking to mix something like this for yourself, start lower. The Wonder Flavors milk actually really help tone things down. So that was probably the one saving grace that didn't blow the back of my head off with espresso, was probably that Wonder Flavors milk. But if I was going to do this particular recipe, I would do something like 1% BSO espresso, probably like 1.5 of the raspberry. I would take that chocolate down to probably like 1.5, somewhere in there. And then I would probably use something like coffee milk froth instead of Wonder Flavors milk. But Wonder Flavors milk is a nice strong flavor. Hi, Mimi. Mimi came to say hi. So that is that one. I believe that is it. That's all I got. That's all I got on this week. So we are on. We are down to, yeah, that's all the ones that I had my notes for. What's up, Roxanne? So, from this point forward, I will say, that's right, Show Stealer's here. Come on, Mimi. Come say hi. All right, this is my cat, Padme. You singing to your people? Yeah. So, what's up, James Capozzi? So, at this point, why don't we take any questions that folks might have on breakfasts or DIY life in general? Swaggy Shane has let us know leather, pine, and juniper are now available. Use coupon code FRUMI. You get 30% off until midnight. Not the regular 25%, 30% off until midnight. So, this is a really good high. Really good high. It's a really good high, man. This is a really good chance to go pick up the VSO flavor pack. Pick 5 flavors. You get 30% off of it, so that makes it super duper cheap. You'll be able to check out 5 of those VSO fruits or leathers or pines or herbs and spices and everything else. So all those VSO flavors that you've been hearing about on this show, it's a good chance to go grab some of them. I recommend the blueberry, huckleberry, any of the fruits. The leather is really good. The juniper surprised the shit out of me. The juniper, I think, is really going to... I think that's going to be really, really useful. I would love to know how to make your lemon donut, Swaggy Shane. Swaggy Shane's lemon donut is absolutely fantastic. I would love to hear this, Swaggy Shane. There you go. Everybody's like, what? Anybody who's had Swaggy Shane's lemon donut, it's fantastic. Tommy's trying to get roast chicken. Yeah. I believe Swaggy actually has a roast chicken flavor somewhere. But any questions, anybody? Any questions? Feel free to ask anything. If you want me to look over a recipe or something, go ahead and drop them. Should we tell them what we're doing next? Should we tell them what we're doing next yet? Ooh, never mind. I'm going to look at this.
What are we doing next?
We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
I don't remember a couple weeks ago.
Okay. I did not expect a couple of those flavors. Beignets by One on One at 0.35. Blackcurrant at 0.25. Sneaky Swaggy, sneaky. I like it, man. That's how you jellify things. You get Glazed Donut by Wonder Flavors at 3.5. Joy by Flavor Art at 1.5. Lemon by BSO at 4. Interesting. Sour by BSO at 0.25. Sweet by BSO at 0.15. Flavor West Vanilla Cupcake. That's the one that kind of threw me for a loop there. Flavor West Vanilla Cupcake. Nicely done, Swaggy Shane. 2%. Wow by Flavor Art at 1. And Zeppela at 1. So yeah, the Zeppela and the Wow is... Well, the Wow is a raspberry donut for anybody who didn't know. Flavor West Cupcake, though. I like it. Joy, a little bit of Joy. Glazed Donut at 3.5, though. It's nice and... Yep. And the beignets. Cleverly done, Swaggy Shane. Let me go ahead and favorite that. Flavor it, that recipe. I love that. I love that Swaggy Shane lemon donut. That is a very good flavor. Rollinson Man needs a good leather. I would recommend the VSO leather. Juniper and vodka, make your own gin. Have you tried that yet, Larry?
Which one?
The juniper with a little bit of vodka to make your own gin.
No, haven't tried that one yet. I need to get more vodka still.
Bruno, that Swaggy Shane makes a lemon donut that's hard to it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat his lemon donut. His lemon donut is absolutely fantastic. I've been vaping that for a couple of years now, and it always impresses me when I break it out. Always impresses it. Exactly, Gary Aceto. What else would you mix besides 800 mils of Swaggy lemon donut? What's up, James? How you doing, man? Little fist bump there. Caramel coffee V2 on ELR. You got it, man. Did you submit that for breakfast homework? Because I noticed that you put a couple here. DIY Caramel Coffee V2 by Headband Number 1. Caramel Candy by TPA at 3. Good choice. VSO Espresso 1.5. Great choice. Golden Butter at 1. Nice, man. Nice. I like that. Sneaky. 6% of salted caramel. I'll tell you how to use that flavor a little bit lower here in a sec. Super Sweet by Cap. Tiramisu at 1.5. That's FA Tiramisu. That's also a nice choice. And Vanilla Custard V1 at 1.5. That actually looks like it would be a very, very nice recipe. You could probably cut that salted caramel down to probably 2 just by adding like 0.75 or a half of Flavor West butterscotch instead of just going with the caramel. If you use that butterscotch, you can actually boost that caramel flavor like way up just by using just a little bit of butterscotch. So, yeah, that looks like a very nice recipe though. VSO espressos, yeah. VSO espresso. I like the golden butter in your coffee though. That little bit, it has a little bit of saltiness to it, but that'll really help round out a lot of the flavors that you're going with here. So I like the looks of that one quite a bit though. Lewis Knight. So, looking for a good Captain Crunch berry cereal. Any suggestion? Tammy Graham's Berry Crunch cereal by TFA. It tastes like Captain Crunch cereal. Mix it at like 6%. You'll be a happy lady. Berry Crunch cereal by the Flavor Apprentice or the Perfumer's Apprentice, whichever one you're going with that day. Inaware Apricot 0.4, TPA Juicy Peach at 2.6. That's going to be a little bit throaty. Inaware Peach at 0.8, Inaware Raspberry at 0.3, Liquid Barn Vanilla Ice Cream 3.8. This is a place where something like Vanilla Swirl might come in handy, Tetley Man. Just doing like 1% of Vanilla Swirl and kind of taking a little bit of the razor's edge off that, if you will. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit on the throaty side with the particular flavors you chose. Especially that Juicy Peach is the main culprit, but the Inaware Peach can be a touch on the throaty side if you're not used to it. If you like the throatiness, don't listen to me at all. And that does look pretty good. Like a peach, you're going for like a fresh peach ice cream. And that raspberry is just going to give you like a nice sweetness. You'll know the raspberry is in the mix, but even at 0.3, you'll know that Inaware raspberry is in that mix. But it should be a really, really nice kind of fresh peach ice cream, if that's what you were going for. That's off the top of my head. That's what that tells me that's going to be. No problem, Lewis Knight. No problem. I did see the breakfast muffin, and I did not get a chance to mix it. I'm sorry, Full Moon. Let me go ahead and... Multigrain muffin here was blackcurrant, blueberry muffin, granola by Flavora, oatmeal cookie by TPA at 3, Sugar Daddy regular Ricks. I do not have Sugar Daddy. What else could I use for sugar instead of Sugar Daddy, Full Moon? Tally Man, you could always use Wonder Flavors Peach Pie and Cream instead. Although the peach pie and cream would be a little bit more artificial than the Juicy Peach. I'm surprised that I actually said those words about Juicy Peach, but I did. Super Sweet. I don't have sugar, mate. I do have super sweet. Got it right here. I mean, everything should be pretty easy to grab. Got a great big huge bottle of the. What are we doing on time? Yeah, we've only been going for 45 minutes. I'll mix it right now, Full Moon. It's your lucky day. It's your lucky day, man. I'm interested in your multi-grain muffin. Larry, you're in charge. Answer their questions. Get these people on the right track.
What's so funny, Lumi? You're muted.
It's probably better. It's for the best. I'm just happy that I wasn't put in charge.
She's laughing like Gizzard Stew.
So, any questions I could possibly answer?
You can answer them all, Larry.
Trying to keep the expectations a little low, Fresh.
Yeah. I believe in you, Larry. You can get them. The real question is, where did I separate these flavors? Did I separate them at
Ooh,
F or G?
churro dulce de leche. That sounds pretty nice.
It does sound pretty good.
Jungle Flavors has a really nice churro.
Yes, they do. Cap has a...
Gary, to
has a
answer
decent-
your question, the best use I've used aged bourbon cream for from Wonder Flavors is as a bakery topping or in coffee.
Fresh, they're wanting you to play a game of How Low Can You Go?
How low can I go? I'm down on the floor here. What's up?
Thought you placed it.
Oh,
Do you
Thank
like
you.
it? If you don't like the color, I can take it back.
no, that's fine. Thank you.
This is
Yeah. I got a new trash can in here, y'all.
okay, it's big enough for your cans.
I need one of those. I have one, but Tira can get into it easily. So I have it up on top of an ammo box.
Oh, okay.
But if it had a lid, boom.
Granola.
Other vodkas I have not played with yet. I do enjoy the Russian vodka. Yeah, you gotta run it a little high.
That's the vape train, right?
Yeah,
Don't they have a smooth vodka too?
not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I thought they did for some reason.
Let's pop over to Bull City and see.
I could be way off. I'm not a booze vapor, so don't trust me. Oatmeal cookie.
See, the only vodka Bull City has is Vape Train's Russian.
Okay. This,
Oh my gosh, no.
I'm gonna put that right there. That's a good spot for it.
So many people have been trying to get me to play Among Us.
What's that?
It's some kind of like a group game that you can play. I guess they use it regularly as like a team builder in person, like in workplaces, but they actually turned it into a game. I think it was called War something in the workplace as a team builder game.
Was that the last one? I think that was it.
There was a game on Steam I wanted us to all play. It's just really overpriced, but I thought it would be hilarious.
What game is it?
I have to go check it. Everybody would have to buy it though, so that's the part that's unfortunate, and it's the same with Among Us. I believe everybody has to buy it.
There you go. I usually use Russian vodka around 3.
You're right, Chevy Man. It did used to be a card game.
And that's because I'm not looking for the full vodka burn. And when I do a cocktail, in a cocktail mix, I like to know it's there, but I look for more of a balanced drink when I do my mixes for cocktails.
Oh snap.
Unless it's like an old fashioned where it's supposed to be whiskey forward.
Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout.
Fall Guy Ultimate Knockout?
Yep. You turn into like these big, what are those things called? Those creepy characters that used to be kid shows. Boopas? Where you look like one of those like big fluffy figures with very stubby legs, and you have to like try to like run around and get through mazes to get to the end. You could play soccer as one of those characters. They're very wobbly and unstable, and they fall a lot. I feel like that would be a fun group game to just have all of us playing one of those booba characters.
Dimlin, I don't think I've taken a crack at the Manhattan yet.
And aren't Manhattans or jam? Besides the Long Islands?
I've done a Long Island-ish.
She loves Long Islands. That Dimlin. Like if she's going out for booze, she's going out for booze.
Today was the first day of Chainsaw Helicopter.
How did it go?
They cut down a main tree and it landed on a main line, which took out power all over.
Jesus.
They haven't even made it close to the house yet, so I can only imagine what kind of hell I'm in for tomorrow. I literally got to go to bed, was asleep for like 2 hours, and then got woken up again because I had to go turn the water back on.
Mojitos in as an actual drink, I'm not a rum fan. I need to get a white rum flavoring.
That would be once again Vape Train, right? They make a white rum.
Yep. Yeah, I believe they have all the rums.
Granola. Flavor granola. I don't use this flavor very often.
Trees.
Okay, that's good for flavor granola. Last but not least,
And that's
oatmeal cookie.
That's the one flavor there isn't one is a vermouth that I know of. But if you're going for a martini, Honestly, since in the actual drink it's only used as a wash, you can pretty much just ignore it. Did you see that, Lumi?
What am I looking for now?
Swag's got oats and wheats, both flaked, hiding away in a dark corner.
Oh, I saw that, but I didn't read it right. Like I was just
It's cracked oats and cracked wheat.
it went over my head. I saw that. I just didn't know that he was referring to stuff that he was working on.
Oatmeal cookie, which is an unusual but good flavor, by TFA. Not really an oatmeal cookie. What's this smelling like? That actually smells really good, Full Moon. Not sure why I'm surprised by that, but okay. So you're. Nine.
The race is on. Swaggy versus Wonder flavors for oats. I bought freeze-dried blueberries, I think they're called.
Okay.
Okay, what about freeze-dried blueberries?
I'm gonna start baking with those guys with some VSO blueberry in addition to them.
Probably be pretty darn good.
I have a hard time getting fruit because it just goes bad so fast. And I'm the only one that eats it. So I have to like spend the next 2 days after I get fruit just piling it into my mouth, which I love. But it's still rare to get Mr. Lumi to bring it home.
Yeah, I mean, frozen fruits might be your best friend.
I like them. I just wanted to see what like the dried up ones might be like. Like that's what's in Blueberry Morning, which is one of my favorite cereals. And blueberry oatmeal. Which is why I thought about that. We were talking about oatmeal. I was thinking I could have my oats and hose again.
Oats and hose, oats and hose. Just a very nice bath soap. It's good for washing.
Swaggy, you're not supposed to shake a damn martini. It is a stirred drink.
So, Larry, when am I getting a care package filled with liquor for my sore throat from you?
Do you know how much that would cost to ship?
You get a bunch of those little airplane shots and jam them in a flat rate box.
That's what I'm thinking. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Treat the Lumi.
How you doing?
But I seen a comment on on Golden Rum Gold Rum. I've looked into what that actually is. It's actually an aged rum, so it would have a very specific use case.
Tell me more, Larry. Me and Full Moon are listening. I've got Full Moon shoulders. Just working them shoulders.
But I could see like the golden rum being used in a rum version of an old fashioned.
Is that what you call it when you get drunk and pee on somebody? A golden rum shower?
Yep.
I haven't gotten to pee on somebody yet.
Have you been peed on?
No.
She sounds disappointed.
I know she does sound disappointed on both parts. But pee is so warm.
Splish splash taking a bath.
I agree, BSO. Do you have one? Did you get one?
Fuck
What
you
am I
guys
talking about?
and your game changers. I feel like you guys don't need game changers. You can get that equally great taste instantly off of Looney Braids.
That's actually super tasty off the shake. Full Moon. That's super tasty off the shake. For a multigrain muffin, the blackcurrant might be a little bit high. I'm getting that weirdness. I'm getting that weirdness of the oatmeal cookie, but it actually kind of works here. I really like the blueberry muffin. I love the flavor of blueberry muffin anyway.
Did they find a way to make granola work? How's the granola?
I mean, granola is not really all that noticeable like one. It's just kind of there filling in grains, and you're getting a little bit of like a raisiny deal off of it. Yeah, even off the. You come and check out the trash can, Mimi? Oh, are you trying to sound off the revolution? Yeah, getting kind of a raisiny vibe off of it. Yeah, that's pretty darn good, even off the shake. I'm excited to taste that when it steeps. Okay. What? What's Mimi? What? Pet you? You hear this thing? Her little mogwai noises.
Tira's living the life. You're so cute.
Steep time on this is about what full moon? About 10 days. It's about 10 days for that. If I had to take a wild swinging guess. What's up, Adam Thomas? Came just in time to hear her hear Padme singing to the audience. That's right, Adam Blarzik. I don't want to turn it into a gremlin. Here she comes. Show stealing May. 7 to 10? Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. Yeah. But even off the shake, I think you got yourself a winner here, man. I'm going to have to remember that. You have to remember your tricks there full moon. Said if I remix this, I'd probably drop that blackcurrant down just a touch. But
Tara's like, I want to, but it's warm in here.
Everybody was wondering what that fast tech penis or vagina was. It's Tira's home.
Fast Tech vagina.
He thought it looked like a vagina from Fast Tech or something.
All right. Any other questions before we get out of here?
She doesn't look impressed at all.
She's never been impressed with Fresh from the Kitchen. Yes, Breno. What's your question? There we go. Leather, pine, and juniper, everybody. Said I think that juniper is going to be pretty useful in fruits, believe it or not. Cornbread 1-on-1. What percent do you use on cakes and why? I just use it as like a 1%. and that's just to back the cake up. Um, it's pretty dense flavor, so it works really well to give you a dense cake. Um, and luckily you can bury that cake or the corn flavor pretty easily in that, and that's why people use it in cakes to back it up and gives you a nice thick cake texture. That's why. Natalie, what's up, Natalie? Made it right at the end. Any questions, girl? No problem, Breno. Yeah, it's a really nice dense cake flavor. May May.
There goes everything.
You just see the head popping in from the shelf.
Whenever you buy your house, are you gonna get those kitty tunnels all over the ceiling and stuff going in and out of each room?
We've already talked about putting like kitty stairs up a wall, so that they can just climb the wall to like the highest point in the room and look out the window from there. I think that'd be fun.
I used to love seeing those houses where people would put like little doorways through their walls into the next room with little tunnels for the cats to go through.
That would be pretty awesome. Little kitty tunnels everywhere. Nice, Gary. Custard out of a Wonder Flavors butterscotch cream pie. So a butterscotch custard. Yeah, butterscotch custard is really good. Nice, Adam. Getting P.O. box. That way the missus doesn't find out.
P.O. boxes aren't as fun as you think they would be. I had one and nobody had sent me any sex toys.
There's
I
not
had
much 2C right now, Addie Tooney.
What are you doing on my desk?
Not much 2C until the bandage comes off. But once the bandage comes off, it'll be awesome. You'll be able to see all the detail work that she did. She did some awesome detail work on that.
May I help you?
Rollinson Man says he's going to send you all the sex toys you want. She wants all the
And
sex
boobs.
toys on
Sex
Fast
toys
Tech.
with boobs. Especially the one that looks like a pool floaty.
Pool
I want to go to
floaty,
the beach.
pool floaty with boobs. The one that's like. Is that
I
the
don't
one you're looking for,
remember.
Lumi? So you can jam your penis in her mouth?
I just really wanted to, like, there was one that was really flat and it actually looked like a boogie board that you'd use, except it was a blow-up doll. And I feel like that would be fun to take to the beach. Or pool.
You're looking for a
Well,
cum flavored
beverage.
vape, Adam Thomas? Apparently, if you use Lembas spread, what percent, Lumi?
I remember. I don't want to talk
I think
about it.
I think it was like 1.5. Lembas spread at like 1.5. Tastes like cum, apparently. I get muffin out of it. Adam Thomas. I get muffin at like 1.5, but Lumi gets cum. So apparently cum tastes like muffins. You've learned it here tonight, everybody. You learned something new. And you heard it on the internet, so it has to be true. Swaggy Shane, I don't believe that. Never had fun muffins before? Oh, you're talking about gross fun muffins. Never mind, I do actually believe that. I don't believe that Swaggy Shane would partake in fun muffins. What comment got taken down yesterday? After 45 days, I got the Wonder Flavors cheesecake here in Brazil. Holy hell, Breno. It's worth it, though. I hope you bought a big bottle, man. Hope you got a big bottle. And remember to wait for the magic on day 4. Day 4 is when that thing turns magically over. I think that's it, everybody. I think that's it. So next month, you guys do have a week. You do have a week to start thinking about it, everybody. Next, we're doing autumn flavors. Autumn flavors. So we're looking for your apple pies. We're looking for your pumpkins. We're looking for your white girl wasted recipes. Anything you think has to do with autumn. If Swaggy Shane happens to come out with a mince flavor, that's my horrible attempt at winking, Swaggy Shane, I could make a pumpkin mince pie. I already made a tremendous pumpkin pie that I vaped the hell out of, and it's gone already. So, yeah, we're doing we're doing autumn flavors. So, apples, pumpkins, pumpkin spice, anything that reminds you of autumn. So there you go. Start thinking about it. Next week there will be no show unless Lumi decides to run one on her own. Could be the Lumi and Larry show. I could find you a fill-in fresh if you wanted.
I might take the day off if my allergies still haven't gotten any better.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, we're doing fall flavors. Nice. We're gonna have the swaggy fall flavors before the end of the series. Hell yeah. Remember everybody, this would be your opportunity tonight with the 30% coupon, 30% off coupon, to go grab yourself a bottle of the VSO pumpkin, which is the best pumpkin flavor, the best by a long shot. Pumpkin flavor. You could make a blueberry cobbler. You could totally make an autumn peeves, a ghoulish spooky recipe. Absolutely, Rollinson, man. You could make yourself Halloween recipes. Halloween is in autumn.
And if you're looking to do a cider,
Oh yeah, ciders.
Get that swaggy apple.
And is the green apple out? Yeah, the green apple's out too. Apple and green apple. So you could buy both of them and make yourself a 50-50, like tart and sweet cider. A little bit of that BSO sour in there. Maybe just a touch of Vape Train sour lemon to the whole thing. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, everybody, remember, if you're looking for Fresh 03 one-shots, there's only one place you can get them. This one is the Addie's Cream. Addie's Cream. It comes with a picture of Addie Tooney with a flamethrower on it. You can only get them at DIYFlavorChaser.com. That's right, Granny Panty Apple. Granny Panty Apple. That's right, so good you want a nice Dickens cider. Oh no, Dimlin, you're the one that went Dickens cider.
Dickens cider?
And you don't even play that game, Dimlin. And she's going after Dickens cider jokes. Oh man. So good all of our recipes are gonna be so good you're gonna want to slap your mama. So yeah, we're going to be on hiatus next week, most likely. Most likely we'll be on hiatus while I'm over in Montana. And then when I come back, we'll be mixing up fall recipes. I haven't quite decided what I want to do. I'll probably do something apple. I've already done a pumpkin. I'll probably do something with the apple. Maybe I'll make an apple cider. Make the best apple cider I can and hope that it holds up to Soul Warming cider, which is also available over on VSOFlavors.com. 30% off, everybody. Everything on the site. 30% off on DIY Flavor Chaser. Is Soul Warming Cider's up, right?
Soul Warming Spider.
Soul Warming Spider. I think Soul Warming Spider is available right now. Yeah, DIY Flavor Chaser for the Fresh 03 one-shots. All the proceeds go to the Humane Society. If you're looking to get a sweet shirt, you can go to vapingswag.com, which is VSO's other site. You get the Freaky Fresh Friends shirts, which all the proceeds go to advocacy. So you can get yourself a Lumi shirt, you get a Fresh shirt, ML Nikon shirt if you like Emily. Get yourself a Toonie shirt. That's the real main draw over there, though. Is get yourself a Toonie shirt. Yeah, I think that's all we got this week, everybody. Larry, anything to add?
Nope.
Perfect. Lumi, anything to add?
I'm saving it for my outro.
Go watch Lumi on Twitch. I've been subscribed to her for 20 months. And every month has been worth it. Every month I get to hang out with Lumi. It's worth it.
Cool.
I think I'm at 18.
Nice.
Slacker.
So that's all we got, everybody. Everybody be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. Be like Rye. Can't even see it. Be like Rye. We'll see you on that next one. Lumi, can you stew me the hell on out of here?
Remember, as you go through your day, try to be nice to somebody. If you have some spare cash, donate it to your local shelters, because Backstreet Boys is filling them up. And
True.
all of these poor animals are getting displaced from where they thought was their forever homes. So please adopt, don't shop. If you have the ability to bring over blankets or food, please love on these animals. They didn't choose this life. And get off your butts and vape.
Bye!